Reach the one!
We found it. I'm going in the pipe. Go? Shit. It's like Lonely Island said, I just had sex. Still counts. Yes, it still counts. I spent 3.5 hours on that section. Customer service people come over and they're like, "What? You know, are you checking out with card or cash?" And I'm like, "Card." Well, the card systems went down. Like, not their whole cashier system, but just their ability to process credit card payments and debit cards. So they were cash only at the moment. There we go. There's something... I feel like there's something over there. I want to know what it is. Alright. In the fucking stairs. Apparently you need a key to enter the next level of the building. Maybe the guard's lost there somewhere. Like halfway up the stairs that I didn't... Okay. Yeah, that was pretty... I'm surprised at that. Okay. Oh no, I hit the Kaiser block. Oh man. Chat, give me one or two in the chat right now. One is pipe, two is jump through sauce. We got pipe. 2 votes for pipe. All right, we're gonna do the pipe. We're gonna hold up. No fucking boy! Yes! Holy fucking shit! Oh, we're doing real good though. Doing real good. Immediately die. Here of like, okay, if I do like super tiny bounces, can I grab a shell? Like, am I gonna need a shell? Like, is that his intention here? Is that why he put a platform for me to jump on? No, wait! What? because I'm trying to rush to get back there. Okay, okay, okay. Hello. Welcome on in. Happy Friday to y'all. Hope you're having a good one. Let's see. It looks like everything is looking good over on the YouTube side. Things are looking good on the Twitch side. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a great day. I know I've been gone for a week, but not without good reason. Okay reason. Oh. So, we're back with more Grandpa World tonight. My alcohol bottle moved. That's okay. I just need to wipe down the controller. I don't need to spray it every time. Alrighty. So, we left off getting the H in Caradhras and started working on the second half. And we got pretty far in the second half. So let's hope we can make some progress tonight after being gone for a week. Ooh, stretch and warm up. All right, let's go. All right, so we got to make our way back over here. I rebooted the console to make sure that the H saved. All right, Caradhras, let's go. Alrighty. Getting right into it. Too early. So ooh. Oh, come on. So I've been off for a week. I haven't been off. I've been busy doing other things. Oh my gosh. Ah. Been busy doing a lot of stuff here. Not stream stuff. I haven't worked on the stream at all. Oh my goodness. Ooh. All right, come on. Ah. Oh man. All right. Do the turn back better. Get that mushroom. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. All right, come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm pressing up, not jump. I'm a dummy. I don't know what my hands are doing. Or why they're doing that. Alright, seems to be working. Oh. I've been really busy this last week because of 3D printing. Last week, my friend Duct Tape said that I could borrow the Ender 3 Pro that they had, and okay. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. Been making a lot of stuff. It's been making a lot of stuff. Most of it has been like bits and pieces to improve or add to the functionality. Not really add to the functionality, but just little accessories for it. I'm grabbing on the rope too early. Made a webcam mount. Whoops. I made a tool drawer. Or I guess bits and pieces drawer. Because not many tools can fit in there. Aw, shit. I think that's all I've really made for it. That was and it takes a really long time to print stuff on it. I'm thinking I watched some videos on how to do speed and heat tests, and I think I might need to play around with those and see if I can improve the speed of the printer. There we go. Ah, too slow. Almost got to the PB. It's like once I get past this initial first part, it gets a little bit easier. Oh, I've printed filament filters. They're just little cases that you put some spongy foam material in, and you clip them on top of the filament before it goes into the printer. And it helps to filter out any dust or debris on the filament before it goes in. Keeps it out of your print. And I made a bunch of them to give to Duct Tape and Kiriko, because they both 3D print as well. Oh, there's munchers up there, I forgot. Ah. And filament clips. They're little clips that go on the side of your spool and hold the filament in. You don't have to like bend it through the spool like some people do, and that saves you a little bit of filament because then you don't have to cut off the bent parts. I even dug around and customized and compiled my own firmware for it. Trying to get some features working. Like, this is not a typical Ender 3 Pro, it's been heavily upgraded. So I guess maybe it is like a typical Ender 3 Pro. Here, you guys want to? You all want to see it? There, it's printing right now. So I finally found a use for the Raspberry Pi 4 that's been sitting in a NES case for like a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know how long I've had it, but it's been not doing a lot. Oh, it's been at least 2.5, because I had it when I first started streaming. That was one of the first things I was streaming on, was that thing with RetroPie and an Xbox controller. Xbox 360 controller. Wired. So I made it I 3D printed its own case to fit into. That's designed to slip inside the rails, inside the channels of the aluminum rail, so it stays with it. And then I'm like, oh great, it's like right next to the USB port. I can grab a short USB cable. And the 2 short USB cables that I had are like power only. They didn't do data. And I'm thinking I probably got them with like a wireless headset or earbuds or something. Because why would I get like a tiny cable with no data pins? Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do to the pins. So the Raspberry Pi is running a web server called Octoprint. It's a print server, basically. Like, you would have a print server for regular, you know, run-of-the-mill printers. This is a print server for 3D printers. You can control it, manage it, send prints to it, interact with it. And it can run the print jobs for you instead of having to pop out the SD card in the machine, put it into your machine, upload the file, pop out the SD card, pop it into the printer, and use a little screen to pull up the print job. And because I have attached a webcam, I can watch it print remotely from the web server. Whew. And I just did a little hack job and took a battery-powered LED light bar that's designed to go into a closet or other small enclosed space and be motion activated. I took it apart and wired up a USB cable to it. So now it's a USB powered light bar. It ran off of three AA batteries, so it was already running at 4.5 volts. So I'm just pumping an extra half volt into it. And one of the next things I'm going to be printing is a couple of bars that will go out on the top that will hold the light bar. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's a new PB. Whew. I gotta send this to Twitch chat or else it'll run it twice. New PB. Rust. The lava. There we go. So I've also been slowly improving my 3D designing skills as well. Learning new web-based programs like Onshape and Tinkercad in order to create new things to print. I fell off, damn it. Ooh. Oh man, it feels good to play Mario. It feels really good to play this. I hope you all are doing well out there. Oh man. One of the things I designed this week, I feel was a little tongue-in-cheek, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. So, last year my wife gave me a set of 1, 2, 3 blocks. They are a pair of steel blocks that are 1 inch by 2 inch by 3 inch, like precision milled to that size, and they're designed that way for a purpose. So you can measure, you can measure things, and I can't think right now about, but they have many uses. They come either as solid, or you can get them drilled, and some holes drilled and tapped, so you can drive bolts into them and connect one or more together. If you have a pair of them, you can connect them together and make, 4, 5, and 6. It also makes a great paperweight, and it makes a great 90-degree angle finder. A square, if you would. Oh, I tried to turn back, but I turned back too early and hit the muncher. Yep. Whew. So I designed in Onshape as a way to like learn the program better. I designed a 1, 2, 3 block in metric size. It is 1 centimeter by 2 centimeters by 3 centimeters. And it is very tiny. Like, the 1, 2, 3 block is, 3 inches big. This is 3 centimeters big. And I put 3mm holes in the spots where you would find them on a 1, 2, 3 block. And they fit 3mm metric bolts. Ah! Didn't cross the river. Damn it! Off-screen muncher! One of the things I've been trying to get working on it is this smart filament runout sensor that's supposed to detect if the filament is in motion versus the typical runout sensor, which just detects if there's filament present. And that's to help detect if there is a jam or a break in the filament. Either a jam before the sensor or a jam after the sensor where it doesn't want to move. But it's been a heck of a time to get it working. I'm hoping I can get it figured out tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm going to take it out and see if the sensor might be clogged with dust. I was trying to use a multimeter to detect if there was current crumbing across the signal pin while it was while the machine was going, because right now it's unplugged from the board. It's supposed to constantly be sending like an on-off signal to let the printer know that filament is running. And then the printer knows how far it can extrude without receiving an updated signal before it determines that there's been a break or a jam. And so far, I have not been successful in getting it to work. Like, I have the firmware, that's why I customized the firmware. So that could work. Oh. Ah, the Koopa was missing. I am absolutely exhausted. I have been up till like 2 o'clock in the morning every night this week. And working my normal job. I don't really have a reason. I just keep losing track of the time and going, oh, shit. Alrighty. No, jump! Damn it. Oh. Come on. I'm getting better at that rope. I'm realizing I gotta wait to grab onto it instead of grabbing it immediately. You stupid mushroom. Alright, come on. Oh, I let go too early. No. Oh, man. There we go. Up Daisy. Well, I forgot to start the timer. How long we been here? 30 minutes. Ba, ba. Boop, 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 boop. That's not gonna work. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, da, ba, da, da, ba, da. 37 30. There we go. That's roughly. Because we went live 33 minutes ago, but we spent like 5 minutes or so in the starting soon, so the ads can play. Get rid of the free rolls. Oh, righty. Ooh. I grabbed it right away. That was dumb. Oh, missed the jump. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun the last week, messing around with the printer, printing things. Oh my goodness. Today, while I was at the office, it was printing the Raspberry Pi case. Ah, crap. Ah. And it finished just just after I got home, which is kind of neat. Oh, damn. And I was doing some prototyping for an LED light strip that was going to be double wide. So it would contain 2 strips of LED lights at the same time. Because I have what I think are 12 volt LED strips. There might be 10 volt. Oh, you know what I think it is? It's 5 volt and they're running 2 at the same time. Damn. Alright, well that would have been a disaster then. But I'm avoiding that. I saw a video last night on how to do 12 volt LEDs on a 24 volt system. And that's by wiring 2 strips in series. So the 24 volts is spread out across both of them. Because the LEDs in the strip are all wired in parallel. So they all take the same amount of voltage, but draw more amperage for each LED. But if you wire them in series, like have the power go into one, bridge the output, the red, blue, green to the input on the other side, and then have the power come out of the other side. Makes it 24 volts. Which is important because the power supply on most of these 3D printers are 24 volt output. And they have multiple terminals, so you can connect more than like one thing. Although usually the only thing that is connected is the printer main board. Woo. Damn it. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. Oh, I am so tired. Oh my goodness. I can't string two thoughts together. I can't talk and play at the same time. Wish I could. Usually I can. Oh, come on. Let me through. Oh my goodness. I don't want to give up on Grand Prix World 2. I'm enjoying the grind. Like, I want to get through it. Been wanting to play this for 2.5, 3 years now. God damn. Yeah, I finally get to play it. I mean, I could play it at any time. I just didn't think I was good enough before. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Yo, Keeks. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, Duct Tape let me borrow their Ender 3 Pro that they haven't used in a long while because there was just things that they didn't want to do, like unclog the hot end or figure out a thing. I don't remember all what it was, but they said that I could borrow it because they got a new one and they needed to set it up and they didn't have room for it, so they're letting me borrow it for as long as I want. And so this week I've been on a 3D printing binge, just absorbing all kinds of information, looking at all kinds of 3D models for printing, designing my own, printing things. Like that right there is a live feed from my Octoprint, which is the Raspberry Pi connected to the printer and doing the printing for it. So far, I've mostly made like things that are modifications for the printer. Like I made a oh, what did I make? Oh, webcam arm super cool add-on? Yeah, I was thinking of like how to incorporate it into the stream. I was gonna have like an exclamation point printer command or something. No, I don't have the flu. I'm just really tired because, like I said, I've been on a 3D printing binge and I've been up till like 2 a.m. every night. It is a terrible idea. Don't stay up. No, I have not been sick. Nope, I'm just really fucking tired. Ugh. And 3D printing does not sleep. Nope. I have literally been like, okay, if I start this print job now, it'll be done right about the time that I wake up in the morning so I can start a new one before I go to work. Oh no, I fell off again. Ah. So I've crossed that lava twice now. This one does. Because it hasn't been tuned. Hold on, let me put this below the alerts so the alerts don't cover it. Or the alerts do cover it. Oh, the chat box covers it. Okay. Right now I'm just making a simple pyramid. My coworker, when I was talking about, you know, showing off the 3D printer in one of the morning meetings, it was like, oh, can you make a pyramid that has like the specific angle? I'm like, I guess, yeah. And so she gave me specifics of like what. Yo, thank you for the 3 stream streak. God, say that 10 times fast. So it's supposed to be 72 degrees on the top angle of the face and 3 inches tall. But because everything is in millimeters, I had to convert it from inches to millimeters. So it's like 76 millimeters tall. And I realized it's gonna use a whole hell of a lot of filament just to make that. So I made it hollow on the inside. It is the right measurement. So, you're gonna get a kick out of this. So, there's a thing for machinists called the 1, 2, 3 block. And that's a block that you make as a machinist to test your precision machining skills. You make it exactly 1 inch by 2 inches by 3 inches. And as a challenge to myself, I was like, hey, can I make a 1, 2, 3 block on a 3D printer? But because it's in metric, I made 1, 2, 3 block in centimeters. So it is 1 centimeter by 2 centimeter by 3 centimeter. And it even has the holes that you would find on a 1, 2, 3 block. And they're sized perfectly for a 3 millimeter screw or bolt to go in. I put, no, I didn't put the design. I should put the design up on the various websites where they share them. One thing that I made that is already in use for the family is a holder, a little pocket for our garage door remote. We have one that is supposed to be for a keychain that we keep in our house because we have a detached garage and we want to open up the garage before we go outside. So we just keep it in our junk drawer. We had it like command strip taped up to the side of the drawer for years. New PB. Oh my god. Whew, there we go. So I've just made a bunch of various accessories for the printer, like the camera arm. You can't really see it because the the camera is mounted on it, but it's a couple of flexible arms and a mount that holds the webcam, and so the webcam can point at the thing. I made a drawer box and pair of drawers to hold various bits and bobs for the printer, like nozzles or tubes or things of that nature. And just today, while I was at work, I printed a case for my Raspberry Pi 4 that mounts on the aluminum rails. And so it keeps it basically like attached to the printer. Before, the Raspberry Pi was in a case that looks like a NES box. The only problem is I only had access to 2 of the USB ports. So if I wanted to use more than the webcam, that was SOL. So I made a new case for it and put it on there. Oh! Of course, the first thing I made was the benchy. It's a little tugboat that you make without any supports or any brimming or anything like that, to test your printer settings to see how well dialed in they are. And it came out pretty well. On the first try, even. But yeah, this printer already has a lot of upgrades. Yeah, it's the standard that everyone makes. And because it's a torture test, that can also become a decoration afterward. Like, there's various aspects of the benchy that push a machine to limits. I mean, not like push it to the limits, but tests whether or not they can perform certain things well, like short extrusions of material as they do the back posts, bridging over doorways or windows, overhangs with the circular windows. And the print is even designed with certain measurements on various parts, so you can measure them and test the accuracy of your machine. Like if it's actually printing at, you know, the proper speed. Yes, in millimeters. I'm still trying to get a hang of like imagining size in millimeters, because if I look at like a 1, 2, 3 block, it's huge, but if I look at this 10 by 20 by 30 block, it's tiny. Oh, I'm so slow there. Come on, go faster. Woo. Whew. So that print should be done. Let's see. Nope. Not that window. No, close it. No. No, damn it. Estimated time left 3 hours and 2 minutes. So about 1:30. And those estimates are always too early. It's gonna take longer than that. I do need some sleep. Whew. I apologized to my wife yesterday. I'm like, I'm sorry I've been such a goblin, just hiding in the basement playing with the printer all week. What's good for sleep? Kaizo. Oh yeah. Kaizo's a good break from the printer, Ridley. I feel like. Oh yeah, I have so many hobbies. Like, my hobby is hobbies. I collect hobbies for a living. Oh no! Jump, damn it. Whew. It's that first little bit that's tough. Once I get past that jump and rope, new smoker for briskets or 3D printer or hitbox. So, no, I've had the smoker for years, so I've had it since what, 2018, 2017? My son's first birthday, so this was 2018. For his birthday, okay. So then I got it Christmas in 2017. So it's been 6 years since I've had it. 3-minute warning for ads, by the way. His first birthday, I make... Can game volume go down a little bit? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, sometimes levels are loud. And I feel like I gotta yell over it. I made brisket and pulled pork overnight, and it turned out amazing. Oh. And the hitbox I've had for at least a year. Or 2 years. No, you son of a bitch! Oh. I'm supposed to spin jump on those. Whew. So, video guy stealing another guy's brisket from his backyard smoker. Oh my god. You'd be, yeah, so mad. Hell yeah. That's war. Right there. So my wife and I keep talking about, you know, what we're gonna do, you know, when we're older and the kids are out of school and off on their own, be moving up north to some property the family has, and talking about like what we're gonna do up there. I'm like, I'm gonna be doing woodworking, and then on the weekend be doing barbecue and selling it. I'll have one of those giant smokers that are its own trailer, and I'll just spend all Friday night cooking up briskets and then slinging them on Saturday. One of the gigantic old oil drums. Nah, so ads are starting soon, so we have no guys. So yeah, Franklin, yeah, Aaron, he makes them out of propane tanks, like 1,000-gallon propane tanks, and they're huge and long, and you can make like a four doors, so you can reach all the different area inside of it. Find one in the video is so crazy. So I don't know if you've seen videos of like the restaurant, but he's got like, I think 4, maybe 5 of them now going all the time. All right, ads are starting, so we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back in a few minutes, so go get a snack, go get a drink, because we'll be right back. Two, 3, 4. Okay. All right, let's not screw it up this time. Success! Let's go! Oh, okay. I guess we're getting into the pipe. Oh, that's right. There's a shell jump. I know the troll here. I'm also... First try. We'll be back on Monday with Lunar Magic. I just do want to thank you. Send a big thanks to Oreos or Poop. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I love being a nerd. Big thanks to Oreos or Poop for the 8 months of sub. Big thanks to Zyko for the 4 months resub. Big thanks to Pix. And like, I was wholly unprepared for like the New York experience.
James, if you ain't first, yes, you're last. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase, trademark, not to use outside tradition, Ricky Bobby.
Fuck yeah, get out of there before the smash. I know that smash. Get the fuck out of here. We fuck the filter and the carafe and stuff when we first started drinking coffee, and then we got fancy with it. Speaking of TikTok, there's my TikTok link if you want to go check out that video. Give me a follow. I'm actually like 600 plus followers on TikTok now. Holy fuck, it worked. Fuck. A common theme, it seems. The fact that I gotta do... Yo, welcome back. Yeah, I'm a little far away. How did the mic go down? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I accidentally turned my mic knob and it went down. Okay. Well, it went down just a little bit. I gotta turn down this. So, I can't really show it because it's like tied in here. But I have this device called the PC Panel Pro, and it's got 5 knobs and 4 sliders that I can connect to. Oh, you know what? I can show you. Ha ha. I can show you. Right here. So it's got 5 knobs, 4 sliders that I can tie to various things, either Windows sound devices. I can tie them to application sounds. I can tie them to OBS sources. So I can tie one to like my microphone, and as I turn it down, my microphone gets lower. And as I turn it up, my microphone gets louder. And then this one controls the game volume in my ear. This one is my master like PC volume to my headset. And I think it's like 1, maybe 2 people that run the operation. And it became like so popular because there was nothing else like it that they're so backed up on orders that people are complaining that they've ordered one and it hasn't come in like 6 months or something. But I guess I got in at a lucky time and got mine right away. I think they were backed up on the so there's a smaller version that's just the PC panel that has 4 knobs. And it was really popular. Uh-oh. What do we clip? Oh yeah, thank you for being first to the stream. I gotta double check. Hey, cut off to get out of here. I gotta double check Firebot. Use viewers first. Did you have any firsts? You had 2 firsts from Firebot. Okay. So I gotta go into StreamerBot and give you 2 more firsts. Because I switched to StreamerBot for 99.9999% of things. And I can't give you persisted user variables, Keeks, first counter, value, 2, 3. Alrighty. You know what? I think... Hold on. We're gonna do some stream troubleshooting here. Alright. So we have the action first. So increment user-specific redeemer first counter by 1. Get use... I think I found out why. We incremented it, and then we got the counter. So we want to get the user-specific redeem first counter. First. And then we're going to core globals, global set. No, because if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget about it until the start of next stream. And then I'm going to be like, persisted variable name. For okay, so this is setting the global variable for the user redeemer to 1. Increment by 1. Procrastinate so damn much. You got a million things you want to do in your stream, get rolling again, but just keep putting off because it's difficult. Yeah. Like, I put off getting into Firebot, or getting out of Firebot and into StreamerBot because I was like, oh, this seems like a difficult thing to do. Like, this is a difficult thing I need to accomplish, like playing videos in StreamerBot. It was very easy. I made a media source, and then I have two things. Set media source file to the video I want to play, then show the media source. So I actually have a separate whole action. Play videos on your stream for subs. So if you're doing like sub alerts, then you can do something easily like stream elements has very simple alerts you can set up, and it's a web overlay that you put on your stream. The channel point redemptions you can do easily with something like trigger fire, but I wanted to like accomplish it all in here, so it's all in one place to manage instead of having to connect service and service and service and service and stuff like that. So yeah, and then for like the dad joke and cat facts and TTS, you know, I have SpeakerBot, which is a separate app that does the speaking of the stuff through StreamerBot. Okay. Use stream elements, but I still don't know how to manage putting in vids. So they have the option on the alerts to like upload a video. I think there are like size limits in file size. I still use stream elements for my alerts, but my alerts are part of a package that I bought when I first started streaming from Nerd or Die called Borderline, which I found out, which I realized shortly after buying it, that it's the same one that Smokalope uses. Because I'm like, oh, this transition. Oh, wait a minute. That's Smokaloke's transition. So I made my own transition in After Effects using the Burger Arrive emote. I also edited the After Effects files heavily to accommodate things that I wanted to do with the overlays. I basically don't use anything out of the overlay anymore except for like the background. Been dabbling in video editing, made a GIF, thought we'd be able to upload for B2D, but didn't work. So for video editing, I have been enjoying CapCut. It is a very, very simple video editor. And basically gets the hell out of my way and lets me do the thing I want to do. The qualms I have with it are that it doesn't support multi-track audio in MKV. It supports MKV, the default OBS encoding, but it doesn't support multiple audio tracks, so you just get track one. And a few weeks ago, like a month ago, a couple months ago, I finally set up the advanced audio tracks. Trying to learn Premiere, dude. Good luck. Yeah, the curve is steep with Premiere. After Effects just as much so. DaVinci Resolve is pretty intuitive. Kind of intuitive. They kind of make it into a workflow process. Like they have the different steps of video editing laid out at the bottom, where you like bring in your media, you cut your media, you throw your media on the timeline and cut it down to like the bits that you want, and then you go into the hard editing of the video where you're cutting audio and you working with multiple audio tracks, yada yada yada, that kind of thing. And I've had to integrate it into my video workflow because it supports MKV and multi-track audio. Adobe Premiere does not support MKV at this time. It's a standard for every actual video editor. Thought you could use PSD and my Photoshop skills over to it. I could, yeah. So DaVinci, like the base DaVinci Resolve is free, so you don't have to like buy into the Adobe Cloud stuff. Creative Cloud, that's what it's called. I'm lucky enough to get a free license from my work. So that's how I get it. But do not discount free tools because they're free. CapCut is a really fast it's really quick to pick up. You get a free license too from work. Yep. Oh. And that's what I've been using for like TikTok and YouTube Shorts videos for a long while now. I used to use a site called Join Combo that was a lot like what the Streamladder, and then Streamlabs rip off of that. And it would let you overlay multiple copies of your video so you can crop them into the various parts of your stream. So instead of just doing a gameplay and a face cam, you could do multiple regions of your video. And that allowed me to have like my face, game, and input viewer. I keep missing the mushroom. But I saw an email come through a while back, not too long ago, that I guess Join Combo is closing down. Never really took off. And then I keep seeing YouTube videos promoting YouTube videos being sponsored by these new kind of, they call them AI stream editors. So the service is like watching your stream and looking for key moments in your video, and will show you the various like highlights of your stream for you, so you can automatically clip them. And they're more focused around the first-person shooter style games, where you get like headshots or kills or wins. Not really designed for things like Kaizo platformers, so I don't get a lot of use out of them. I tried one. You can set the video game to other, and it will attempt to parse your stream. I think it would be really cool if they could parse the stream and pull out bits and pieces of when I'm talking about things. Too slow. If we could do that, be very useful. 'Cause I talk about a lot of stuff, and I would love to like clip it and put it on the TikToks, but that's how. Holy shit. Oh, come on. Ooh. Gotta practice the motions. Oh boy. so tired. Oh my goodness, Ricky. Ugh. Ah, spent too long in the air. Ah. Whee! Oh my god, I survived. Hold on. I despawned the other rocks. Oh, there's no there's no more blocks left for me. Ah, that was pretty funny. Oh, look at that printer go. It could probably go faster. I gotta do some speed tests and figure out like what the maximum extrusion rate the hot end can handle for that filament. Ah, and then I can set that, and it should calculate all the other various things based on that. That's gonna take time, and my first thing the next thing I want to accomplish on it is getting that filament sensor to work. Oh, come on, mushroom. Block breaking. Ah, I jumped too high. Ooh, come on. Oh boy. Yeah, setting the extrusion rate. Figuring out the max extrusion rate, how much filament it can pump out of that hot end. Oh. It'll let me speed up the printer quite a bit. I mean, it should be able to handle some higher end speeds. And I'm getting some food. Awesome. So like I was saying, the next thing I want to get accomplished is this filament sensor I have on it figured out, because it's not working at the moment and I don't know why. I think it might be clogged with filament dust. So tomorrow I'm going to take it off the printer and open it up and clean it out much more thoroughly than I have been already. Like, I've taken apart and cleaned out just like the main chamber, and then just kind of like blew around on the inside of the sensor thing. Oh, come on. Oh. But right now it's not sending any signals to... I don't think it's sending any signals because it keeps saying that the filament is out, but it's not. Another thing it could be is it just could be a faulty unit. Some people have ended up having faulty units. I mean, the thing is basically a mouse wheel. It literally is just a mouse wheel. It's two bearings that the filament runs through, and one of them spins what's basically a mouse wheel, and so it sends, you know, 10101010 as it spins around. And the printer is supposed to look for that, you know, on off signal and go oh yeah, there's filament moving, okay, I can keep printing. And then it's supposed to detect like, oh, the thing stopped moving, filament stopped moving, either it broke or it got stuck. And so then it stops printing and pauses and goes, oh, need a filament change. And that's cool, because the like typical sensor is just a little switch. So it goes in and goes click and clicks it down. So if it breaks, it releases the circuit and it detects, oh, it's out. But the problem is it can't detect a jam. So if your filament gets like tangled up outside the printer and gets stuck going in, because that can happen with like loose spools or loose filament that's not on a spool. Because people will get like sample packs of filament and they'll be loose, you know, not on a spool. So they'll like throw it on the spool holder and it'll like eventually just get tangled up there and can cause problems. Oh. Or the hot end is not extruding fast enough, and the hot end is not, you know, spitting out the filament fast enough, and the extruders just keep pushing more filament in, and so it gets jammed in the tube and not extruding and not flowing. Yeah, there's lots of things that can go wrong with them if you're not careful. I've tried to be very careful about the things that I've done. I haven't had too many issues. I even went so far as to customize and compile my own firmware. Not my firmware, but firmware that I customized from the board manufacturer. Like, they provide open source code for it, and you can download the code, customize it for your printer, because the board that's in there is used on multiple basically 3D printing code took off a week and came back and looked like more than half the prints had issues. Yeah, that's the thing is you know, things can go wrong, and when they go wrong, they'll go wrong. So I've been monitoring mine carefully. Using that Octopi, I just sit there and stare at it for hours. I'm always worried about running the overnight print, and I won't be able to stop it in the middle of the night. There's some third-party services that you can connect your Octoprint server to, and it's supposed to use AI detection to determine... Ah, damn it. Determine whether or not your print is having issues. Yeah, so yeah, what'll happen is things like the filament gets jammed and then it stops, doesn't extrude as much, so then there's nothing for it to attach to, and so then it just it just starts spitting out filament to what it thinks is printed material, and so it just sits there and coils around and turns into a giant mess of spaghetti. I was a little worried about this print because it's hollow, and so I'm basically printing on the side, like half off of the layer below it. But it seems to be doing just fine. I made the walls. I tried to make them about 3 millimeters thick. Three or 2.5 or 3 millimeters, I think. I think it's 3. The site I used to make it is called Tinkercad. And it lets you construct a 3D model pretty easily using simple like building blocks. Like you drag a block out onto the screen and then give it dimensions, and then you're done. And then you drag another block onto the screen, give it dimensions, and then you can turn a shape into what's called a hole, you know, a cutout. And so when you export the drawing, you know, that part of the drawing, that part of the thing will be cut out. Arrgh. And the other site I've been learning is called Onshape, and they have a free account, a free tier, but all of your files are like public. Like they're automatically like shared with the community if they want to like remix them. That's a very popular thing in the community, is called remixing, where you'll take somebody's design and try to improve upon it or change it to fit your needs. And there's so many sites out there that have collections of models. 2 sites out there that are like collections of other collections are Thangs, Thang, and Yeggi, Yeggi, that link you to other 3D collection sites. It's like a collection aggregator, so you don't have to be searching multiple sites. You can just go to one site and search. Ah, damn it. I jumped too early. Oh. Oh. I keep forgetting there's munchers up there. Off-screen muncher death. Oh, come on, let's go. So, Keeks, and I guess the rest of chat, whoever is here, if you're lurking, keep lurking, whatever. Do you know what the world record is? Yo! Woo! Sammy Squid!
Sammy Squid comes to our aid with 4 players.
Sammy, thank you so much for raiding. Welcome on in, raiders. Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Go check out Sammy Squid. They were playing Celeste. How's Celeste going? What chapter are you on? You fell down the mountain? No! I have automatic shutouts. I got it programmed. You're on the final chapter! Yeah! Chapter 8 or chapter 9? There's chapter 8. Almost done. Well, that's really cool. I hope you're having a lot of fun with it. Have you tried any of the? Have you gotten any of the B-side? If I'm spoiling things, yo, Natus, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Is it Natus or Natties? I'm not sure. I feel like it should be Natties, like it's your dreamland. B-side. B-side. So yeah, there's yeah, Natty's dreamland. Okay. I'm really tired. Thank you for joining. We're playing Grand Poo World 2. The 3rd one just came out, but I haven't touched that one yet. We're in the 4th level, 2nd half. We've gotten pretty far. And the thing that's going on behind chat is a 3D printer. The thing that I've been playing around with all week and forgot to stream. So, yo, I'm glad you're having fun with Celeste. If you're not following Sammy and you're here hanging out, make sure you give him a follow. It's really cool. I collect hobbies. I'm a hobby collector. My hobby is hobbies. Ah. I got woodworking and smoking and Raspberry Pis and now 3D printers and reading. It's just a simple pyramid. My coworker, she asked for a pyramid of specific specifications. Like she wanted the top angle of the face smoking meats. Although breathing that air in is just as bad, even though it smells so good. The top angle of the face is supposed to be 72 degrees and it's supposed to be 3 inches tall. So it's taking up a lot of the print bed. Right now it is estimated to be completed around 1:30 in the morning, my time. And you can know what time it is because I have it on my screen. But I've printed a lot of stuff in the last week. Oh! I didn't even show you. My microphone stopped working in my ear for some reason. So I can't hear myself talking. But I got these. I made 3D printed finger cups. I have been thinking. So they have little nods, little notches. They go in the fingers. You can pick up things like Cheetos or chips without getting your hand greasy or cheesy. my mic working? How about now? There we go. I had to unplug it from the audio interface. Yeah, I got this thing to be to have better quality audio. I've just had issues with it. I haven't always had issues, but it always seems like something goes wrong with it that wouldn't have gone wrong if I just used the USB interface. So I made one of the first prints I made were finger chopsticks. They have little notches on the sides that you put between your fingers, and you can pinch them with your fingers. So you can pick up things like Cheetos or chips, or in your case, Keeks Crisps, without getting your fingers all greasy or covered in Cheeto dust. And my friend, they printed some dumpsters with a little fire in them, and the doors open, and the fire pops out, and you push a little button inside, and two little LEDs kind of flicker inside, and so it makes the fire burn. Need you some of them? Well, I'll try to send them in the mail, but I don't know how long it'll take to get there. I mean, especially with the holiday mail and everything. So yeah, I've printed like 4 of them so far because the kids saw mine and they immediately wanted some for themselves. So I printed a couple for the kids, and then I printed a 4th one for my wife if she wants one. Could print them off, but they'd be flat, yeah. If you print them enough times and then glue them together, then they won't be as flat anymore. Oh my god. There's a guy I keep seeing on YouTube Shorts. He's making glasses out of denim and epoxy. Like, he's taking layers of denim and soaking them in epoxy resin and then compressing them together to make, like, dense... Oh, that... You know that guy? Like, they look so neat, but apparently they're really expensive. And rightly so, because they're, you know, handcrafted by one person. Made glasses out of cookies. Yeah, I saw that. Oh my god. Whew. Oh yeah. And then trying to think of the other one. There's a guy right now trying to make the biggest trying to think, like, gear block. It's a cube that all the corners are made out of gears, and the center spins them around, and like the whole thing just spins around in place. And you put it on like a little motor, and it just, the cube just spins. No.
Duct Tape NG just achieved level 28.
Oh, Duct Tape, thank you so much for 28 months of support. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, and thank you so much for letting me borrow this printer, because Like, like you've seen me post pictures on the channel, I'm getting a lot of fun out of it.
Why can't a bicycle stand on its own? It's too tired.
Oh my god. I love that joke so much because my son, when it's like in the evening and we're trying to get ready for bed and stuff, I'll ask him like, hey, can you get your jammies on? Can you go brush your teeth? He's like, I'm too tired. I'm like, oh no, we have a bicycle. And he hates that so much. He's like, Dad. I'm like, he's turned into a bicycle, everyone. Look out. Oh. Ah, I fell down. Ooh. Clap. I don't... I'm using the restream chat window so I can see both chats if anybody ever chats on YouTube. So I don't get any emote pictures. It's all text, so I gotta... imagine the emotes in my head. Yeah, for like the last few weeks I've been doing restream over on YouTube. I'm not supposed to send you the link to it because that's against the TOS for restreaming. But, you know, if somebody were so inclined to type !YouTube into the chat and hit enter, you know, I can't prevent them from doing that. Oh. Oh well. There's a link. So, question for y'all. And there's more than just a stream on the YouTube. Yeah, there's a bunch of shorts. And I put up a highlight of the current PB personal best for Quickie World 100%, Quickie World 2 100%, which I got down to under 30, but just outside of the top 100. So, speaking of shorts, this one person, this one guy, Pirate Software, has just blown up because he started uploading shorts. Like, he's been making content for years over on Twitch, here on Twitch, but he never really used YouTube as much. Like, he just started posting shorts like a month ago, and he went from a 400 average here on Twitch to 7,000. Like, he's been hitting like 7-8K a day, and rightfully so. Like, he deserves it because he is really, really good. And the one guy had 10 color. Yeah. He started at like 13K, and he's like, hey, you know, by the end of the year, I'd like to get to 15K. And so we're going to start uploading shorts to try to promote the channel and everything. And so they started uploading shorts, and then it went viral, and then like everything blew up. Literally, like, everything kept breaking. Yeah. And then everybody stopped seeing the shorts. So we talked about this like last time, and I went back and read the tweets, and he was very curt about it, but the way YouTube responded was more along the lines of somebody reading a script than actually caring about somebody's genuine issue. So might be deserved, but it like stopped showing everybody. And then he's like, hey, here's the things. And then YouTube's like, oh, we found a problem. We fixed it. We're going to look at everybody else and fix it for them too. Yeah, his streams. So he's got a TTSQ system where if you do bits or if you do, yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to talk about. That's where I was going. Keeks, you're pulling the train along before I can get there. So earlier this week, 2 days ago, in the morning of his stream, he got a golden kappa hype train. That's where the hype train turns into a kappa train, and if you contribute to the hype train, you get a golden kappa emote for 24 hours. He got one in the morning. He smashed his channel's record of like level 20 something got to level 30. Later that day, during the same stream, right before his like 8-hour mark that he usually ends at, he got a second golden kappa train in the same stream, and that one went to level 40. No, okay, this one, it got to like level 40, and then it kept going up, and then while it keeps going up, he's like, hey, what's the world record? So we're trying to find out, and it's like, is it 51 or is it 52? Did this person get it? Did that person get it? And then we get to 55, and we're like, holy hell, what's going on? Like, everybody's just dropping tons of bits. And at one point, Twitch itself had the bits hype train leader, because Twitch had just started this end of year program where everything over 300 bits, they'll throw at least an extra 10% on top of it. It could be up to 20%. So Twitch was throwing bits as everybody else was throwing bits. So somebody threw 100,000, and Twitch is like, here's 10,000, here's 15,000, and it's like, holy shit. So at one point, Twitch had the leader because it kept piling on from everybody else's bits. And then somebody's like, nope, I can't let Twitch be the train leader, and is like dropped, a few 100,000 throughout the whole thing. But they got to level 55, and they're like, all right, it's almost we're gonna see 56, and then it stopped. It hit 100%, and it stayed level 55, and we were like, oh, we found it. We found the end of the hype train, and it got to 179% of level 55 hype train 2 days ago. Today, chat decided, hey, that other guy is gonna try to break the record, later next week. No, we're gonna set a new record, and went and made 400 and, oh god, what was it, 450 something %? Where is it? He put up a tweet in this. I was there when it happened. 512% of level 55. So yeah, new world record. Last one was level 51, and now there's a user voice up to have a new global emote. All right. I wanted to be able to like sit and concentrate about talking instead of trying to game and talk, because I can't game and talk easily. Like if it's not a lot of thinking, I can talk. But I was there for both of those trains. It was insane. Just like chat was scrolling a mile a second. You couldn't see a message for more than a blink of an eye. You blink and it's gone. He couldn't keep up with chat. Yeah. It was, oh my god. Like, you see these people dropping like 10 bombs, 20 bombs, 100 bombs, and like, oh my god. Like, did y'all hit the lottery or something? Damn. And so the amazing part, I believe, is not that he got all that money, but because all of his extra money goes to his ferret rescue. So if you didn't know, he runs a ferret rescue out of his own house, and they have 20 ferrets that they care for. And these are ferrets that would have otherwise been euthanized because of their old age or medical problems. And so they take them, they rehabilitate them, they get them better. They, the partner in the rescue is an exotic animal veterinary assistant. So they know what they're doing when it comes to taking care of them. And before all of this blowing up happened, their secondary channel, where it's the ferrets, the ad revenue of that was enough to support the charity, and he was planning on like 3 to 5 years, you know, being able to expand it. That's turned into like 3 to 5 months because of everything that's happened in the last few weeks. So yeah, the ferrets are so cute too, and you learn a lot. About them. Oh yeah, they can smell. They poop a lot. Oh my goodness. My daughter said she wants one. I'm like, oh, my throat just got real dry. Yes. They get into everything, which is why he's got a dedicated room for them. Hold on. My throat is... Whew. I think I'm good. Throat's a little sore from that. Holy shit. Like, I was fine, and then all of a sudden my throat, like, seized up. I talked too much. I hadn't talked this much all week, and now... talk too damn much. Whew. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it gets a little dry down here in the winter, which is probably good for the filming. I mean, I don't have a humidifier attached to the furnace. But I do need to change the air filter for the whole duct system. Probably. I need to get a hygrometer to check the humidity. Even with the one you're down to 34%. Yeah, it might be very dry. It's definitely cold here in the basement. So what moisture there is, it's probably gonna condense out much more easily. Ooh. There we go. Ah, damn it. So, when I was moving that Raspberry Pi to the other case that I made, I learned just how many of these USB cables are not actual like data transfer cables. 'Cause I had some like really short USB cables that would have worked great. I plug it in and Octoprint says I can't find the printer. I'm like, it's plugged in, it's right there. Like, what are you talking about? And you know, it's not like it's a really thin cable that doesn't have all the wires. It's a pretty big cable. It's a normal size cable, I imagine. So I'm like, okay, it's probably one of those charging cables that came with like a wireless headset or something that only needs charge and doesn't need data. So throw it away. I don't throw it away. I toss it aside and grab the next short one that I have. That's also a charging cable and not a data cable. So I had to go back to this like really long one that I have all nice and folded up and zip tied so it's not hanging all over. But it's looking good. Oop. I think when this is done, I'm going to be printing the light bar arms. Because right now the light bar is basically directly over the print bed. So you're seeing a lot of shadows come from the X-axis arm. When we get ads starting in 3 minutes. 3-minute warning for them. I'm gonna take a break and go get more water. Probably a throat lozenge or something. But this pair of arms will hold the light further forward, so it gets less shadowing. Then I don't have to leave my basement lights on all day for the camera to work. The other thing that's also running is a program that takes pictures at every layer change and creates a time-lapse video out of it. So you get to watch your print go by in like 10 seconds. And watch it grow. It's pretty cool. There was a setting that like moved the extruder head away from it and then moved it back to take the picture and then moved it back. But that was causing some print issues where it would start pulling, do some, I don't know exactly what it did, but it ruined the print, so. I probably needed to dial in some settings for that. Because I left them as the default settings. But I'm just using, you know, take a picture at like the corner. So it finds like the most left back corner and takes the picture. I'm gonna move it to back and right because that'll be furthest away from the camera. And so the extruder head shouldn't obscure much. Bonk. Alright, the ad timer has countdown, and now we're waiting for Bezos to send us the ads. I totally forgot. The mushroom. I wondered why that was so easy. Oh, the ads are here. All right. Go get a drink or go get a snack, because the stream will be right back. It's a little tough. I tried to make this tight, but not unpassable. Then a shell jump, Goomba throw, but you need the Goomba for a wiggler jump. That's some cars this weekend. I found out the hard way that a 5-gallon bucket with a cyclone dust extractor attachment will literally like collapse upon itself if too much air pressure is applied. Fuck! Oh. You jerk. Oh my goodness. Get that spawn just right. Almost reached it too. It's, you gotta clip like right underneath that ledge. You gotta go fast enough to get it to spawn, and then you gotta hover, and then come at it as best you can. There we go! Oh, we did it! Yes! No! So close! Oh my god, that was a huge PB. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, come on. After 2 in a row of making that, now I'm missing it. What the hell? There we go. Okay. Out of there. Let's fucking go. I don't even remember how much I struggled on this the first time around. Yo, welcome back. So, I was testing the light bar, and I turned down the intensity because it's got two brightnesses, really bright and kind of bright, and it looks good just at the lower level. So yeah, I think it was throwing off like the white balance or brightness of the camera being too bright. It's actually it's supposed to be a battery powered light. I picked up a pair of them from Aldi because we have like one in our hall closet and one in our bedroom closet, and they have motion sensors and can turn on automatically for like 30 or 60 seconds for you, so you can see inside your closet, and then close it and it's off. It's powered by 3 AA batteries, which is about 4.5 volts. And I'm like, hey, it's almost 4.5 volts, 5 volts from your USB. So I took one, I took it apart, and I'm like, all right, where's the wires go? And I desoldered the battery connector, the battery terminals from the board, and cut a USB cable that was pretty long and attached the USB cable to the board. And then I had to figure out how to get the cable out of the thing without destroying it too much. And that was my alternative to tofu. Welcome on in. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. My other idea was to take these LED strips that I thought would be compatible with 12 volt, but they might be just 5 volt, and I don't know. I had to plug them in and test the voltage on them. But my plan was to 3D print these LED channel strips and make them too wide, so I have 2 rows of LED strip, and wire them together in series to increase the amount of voltage that they can handle. I saw somebody successfully do it on YouTube, where they're making lights for their printer, and took 2 12-volt LED strips, wired them in series to get 24 volts, and attached them to the printer power supply, so whenever the printer is on, the lights are on. And I was attempting to recreate the same, but I don't think the LED strips I have are 12 volt. I think they're 5 volt because they are powered by USB, and getting a step-up converter is not a small ask for a cheap thing. They're most likely just 5 volt. The thing that threw me off was the controller unit says output 10 3 amps 30 watts, which means it's outputting about 10 volts. But the thing is it's powering 2 LED strips, and so that voltage is cut in half to the 5 that the strip probably is. The thing about the strips is the controller A resistor? Oh. Maybe. I mean, like the proper thing would be to get like a something to step down, like a step down DC. There's actually they actually make various things that can attach 24 volt and have like a USB port or have 2 USB ports. There's one that I have in my wish list on Amazon that is 24 volt to 2 USB-A ports, female, so you can plug in a USB cable or 2 USB cables, so you could power the Raspberry Pi off of the printer. The only problem is you got to make sure you turn the Raspberry Pi off before you turn off the printer, so you don't screw up your install. And then you can also power some 5-volt light. The thing is, like, the LED strip that I bought them on like this clearance, but they're Zigbee powered, so I can't use them because I don't have any Zigbee things. Like, it needs a Zigbee hub because it uses its own like proprietary frequency to communicate and not over Wi-Fi. So the thing I've been wanting to do is get, I can't remember the board name, but it's a very popular board and it's used with this application called WLED, and it's like a little tiny Arduino that is designed to control lights, LED lights. And usually it's put into connect to addressable LED strips where you can actually program the individual LEDs to have different colors and intensities. But it can hook up to these strips, which are RGBW. So they are RGB, plus they have a separate white LED. Oh. But yeah, like I don't need to do it on any of that for the printer now because I have this USB light bar thing that I made out of an existing product. Whew. Oh, Ooh. There we go. Come on. Upsy daisy. Gotta wait for the mushroom to drop down so I can get it. Ah, quit bonking, damn it. I pressed up too soon. I'm printing too much stuff for the printer and not enough stuff for myself. I mean, I printed this 1, 2, 3 block. I showed it to Keeks earlier. I like it. Oh yeah, that cough drop is definitely helping the throat right now. Ah, I forgot to hold down. Duct tape, did you ever do any kind of speed like calibration or testing to find out how fast it could run? Because I watched a video today on doing these various stress tests to find out like how hot, like how fast your extruder can your hot end can extrude. Use the default profile. So yeah, there's like test prints that you can do where you increase like the flow rate after each like section, so you can test how well your printer can extrude at different extrusion rates, so you can see if you can run your printer faster. And then you also have to like be wary of XY accuracy, jerk movement, turn on like deceleration when they come to the corner, like how much just how much do they need to decelerate. There's one video that was in the Ender 3 subreddit of somebody who had dialed their Ender 3 V2S Pro something, and it was going real fast on the thing. I'm like, damn. I know that you did a lot of upgrades to this. Whew. Oh, that's the wrong jump. Damn it. I am gonna figure out what's going on with this filament sensor though. I have it unplugged from the board right now and hanging out outside the machine. I was trying to do tests with my multimeter to see if it was pulsing a signal. Although I was testing, I was using the continuity testing setting to see if like things were making contact. 5 volt to ground worked. I think it was 5 volt to ground, but 5 volt to signal wasn't doing anything. And I know that there's the plugin for Octoprint where you can connect it to the GPIO pins of the Pi. But then it only works in Octoprint, not if you try to print off a SD card. But now that I have the host action commands enabled in the firmware, it can talk to the Pi properly and tell it when the print job has been paused or canceled. Yeah, I've only been printing through Octoprint. I also set up Octo app so I can get status on my phone. New printer is Clipper. Okay. And it could just be that we have that the sensor is bad. Some people, there was one person that said that that they had gone through like all these different steps with support and figured out like the actual sensor is bad, so they had to get a new one. Oh, I think there might be some sort of filament dust in there, because when with the connector on there and no Bowden tube on there, the filament is scraping against the teeth that hold the tube in and was creating a lot of dust around that outside. And, you know, putting on that filter, clip-on filter thing right before that helped kind of guide it into the center, but it still scraped a little bit. The Anycubic is running way too fast. I mean, you seem pretty excited when you're like, hey, look, I printed a Benchy. How fast did that Benchy print? It was like 15 minutes. You said it was like 15 minutes or something? $40? Oh no, I was reading the advertisement for a different printer that said prints a Benchy in 15 minutes. 40 is still good. Mine takes like an hour and 45, almost 2. I missed it. I was trying to hold on and jump late. Whew. Yeah, I want to get the sensor working because it should work. It should work, right? And then do the extrusion rate test to see how fast we can extrude out of that hot end. I mean, I think I'm printing pretty hot for the filament. I do first layer at 125 and subsequent at 120. Or no, 215 and 205. That's what I do. I don't know why I thought that. I got numbers confused. I did turn down the bed a little bit. I was going 70, 65. But I saw corners peeling. And one cause of that can be the bed is too hot. And it's keeping the lower layers soft while the upper layers are cooling and contracting and pulling. And I was doing the hotbed to compensate for improper Z height, which I got that tuned down now. The Z probe wizard, like the comments inside of the configuration.h file or configuration advanced file, even say like, hey, once you figure out your Z offset with this wizard, increase it by 1 millimeter. Because ah, damn. Well, we made some new PBs today. I'm glad about that. We got to the top of those gray platforms after that first lava pool. Died to the rocks, missed the platform, or missed the ground after the platforms, and died to the rocks. I have not tried that the mead yet. I know you said that it's probably good to drink, but I haven't cracked it yet. I want to though. I spent too long on one of the ledges there. It felt too long. I thought I was gonna die to the munchers running out of iframes. Whee! There we go. Ah, I missed it by that much. That was a good, that was shaping up to be a good run. Felt pretty quick. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's already midnight. Where are we going on? 241. All right. Do ba-do 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 boo. Yesterday, oh my god, yesterday I had the Pokemon overworld music stuck in my head all day. Like every time my mind was idle, I would just start like do 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 do. Just start humming it along in my head. I don't know where it came from. Like every time I did it, I started becoming conscious about it, and I'm like, what the hell, man? I don't know. Ah, I missed the block. I was trying to slow down, so I hit the block, but missed it. Oh, my brain just parted there for a second. Boom, boom, bum, bum, bum. Oh, I was waiting for the mushroom, but I missed it anyway. Oh. Why did I spin jump? Oh my goodness gracious. I am tired. My brain is mush. I don't think I'm gonna get any farther tonight. Oh. I do appreciate all y'all coming by and hanging out. It's fun. It's fun. I'm enjoying the game. It's a grind. I understand it. The fun, the frustration comes from being stuck in a spot and not knowing what you're doing wrong. That's how I was at Fishgate. Was I don't know what I was doing wrong to not get to the pipe on time. And it was just some very obscure information about swimming that I was not privy to until I learned. Oh my goodness. Sammy, thank you again for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Duct Tape, thank you so much for 28 months of support. That's incredible. Hang on, and we're gonna go find somebody to host and raid. Who are we doing thing? Who's doing stuff? People are doing things and playing stuff. We'll send you to Shovda. she is doing some cursed stuff in lunar magic. She's amazing. She's a moderator for Super Mario World Central. She's made some hacks. Go show her some love. Go show her some love. Remember to love yourself, and we'll be here on Monday. Take care and peace out. We are going to do this. I feel like I'm putting unnecessary pressure on me by having the time limit. So, fuck the time limit. We're gonna do this. Most of today. So, wanted to have something a little lighthearted, a little more lighthearted today.
Just dancing on the disco shell. Oh my gosh. Can we get that